How's it, folks? Namaste from Cape Town. This is a video I thought I would use towards anyone who's like, you know what, I'm tired. I don't have time to go to the yoga studio. I'm busy. I've got to do the next email. In fact, that person that's already in their next email, stop and just hang out with me for literally 1 or 2 minutes. These are things that are paradoxically actually going to bring more efficiency, more productivity, and better kind of consciousness and focus to your workday. So with that said, let's get started. Namaste. The reason I say this and we bring our hands into prayer, it's an honor. It's an honor to you for showing up. And it's an honor that I recognize your divinity, your humanness, your humanity. And so that's what the prayer hands Namaste means. We're going to start with our wrist, because I think if you're anything like me, I'm always trying to no code, low code, traditional code. Very simple. You can see I'm just going in like little circles the one way. And the slower the better, because you'll hear like those little, those little noises that just air popping. Nice. And then just breathe normally, like nothing contrived. You don't have to be perfect to do yoga. You just need a body. So that's the one kind of thing I do often when I take a break. The other thing is to line up one of your hands. So I'm going to go with my left. And then you pull the fingers. You can see I'm pulling the fingers towards me. Not too much. I mean, the idea is not to be in pain. It's to release. And then the opposite. Then you bring, so the palm is facing down and bring the fingers in towards you. And I can feel the stretch here, which I really appreciate. How long do you stay here for? Just, 1 to 3 breaths. And then the opposite side. So extend the arm nicely. And again, just pull your fingers back or your hand. You could even do your fingers if you wanted to. Totally up to you. And then again, the opposite way. Yeah. And that's just kind of the wrist vibes. Then what we do is we stretch our arms parallel. Hopefully they are. I'm having a look here. And what we're going to do here is what's called Garudasana. It's eagle arms. It's actually very cool. You drop the one arm, so in my case it's the right, and then you bring the left until the elbows are connected. And don't worry if you can't do this, because I can actually only do this on one side. And then you just lift up the elbows slightly, and you can feel a gorgeous stretch in the back and the shoulders. And us tech workers, we get the tech neck. We need this. So let's do a nice deep inhale together. Hold it and release. Sigh it out the mouth. Yeah, and you can do that 3 times. Now you'll see the other way. Look, as I connect them, I actually, I can in this case, but usually I can't. And that's so fine. The body is not symmetrical. So don't beat yourself up. Let's inhale. Hold and release. The other thing that you can just do is like a left and right stretch, just checking the mobility, because I've got really bad technique myself. So I'm going to look just slowly towards the right as far as I can. Don't try and like over crane it. Just look towards the one side, and then you meet back in the middle, and then we look towards the left. Come back to the middle. Now you can drop your chin to your chest. And as you do, you should feel a gorgeous stretch in the back of the neck. Let's breathe here. And that's something that you can repeat, left and right 3 times. And I think lastly, let's end off with some gorgeous sun and moon breathing. I'm a bit of a storyteller. You can pick that up. So I think the Sanskrit and the Vedic storytellings are powerful. So yeah, this is called sun, moon breathing. And I think it's perfect for office workers, because when you need to de-stress like now, instead of going for that massive piece of chocolate cake or saying something you shouldn't have, rather come and just breathe. So let's do it. So you close with your thumb or any of your fingers, you close your right nostril, and as you do, you have a nice deep inhale through the left nose. So you're only breathing through one nostril. Hold, and then exhale out the right while you decompress the left nostril. And you do that 3 times. Inhale, hold, and decompress the left nostril and release. And hopefully you feel a little bit more at peace. And also just check your placement. Like you guys can't see it now, but how are your feet connecting to the ground? Are they flat on the floor? Are you kind of pushing into your toes? Are you putting pressure on your ankles? Be aware of how you're sitting, because that's often the reason for our pain. So yeah, this is me, guys, Nikki Good, when I'm not no coding and trying to learn automations and teaching generative AI. I'm also a wellness teacher. Thanks for tuning in.